So while we're walking in the forest, why don't we talk about mindset stuff? So, because part of walking in nature is improving your mindset, yeah?
Yeah.
So what ways do you think walking in nature improves your mindset?
I think it gives you a new perspective of how, about life.
Yeah, how does it do that?
Because there's so many different animals and different beings that it just gives you a new perspective of how you might just step on an ant or something, then you're like, wait, but that ant might have had a life or a lifespan. Something might have happened to him, or
Yeah. Would you say that it reminds you to be grateful?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Tori? What do you think? What ways does nature improve your mindset?
Well, it's fresh air. Oxygen is always good. The more oxygen you can get to your brain, the clearer you can think, the happier you are. Endorphins, all that good stuff. And just being around things that will always renew.
Renewable resources.
Yeah.
Always gonna come back.
So some people are really huge fans of plants. And Tori
Like me.
is one of those people. She likes to grow plants, and she likes to grow people, and she likes to make an impact. So we're looking for ways currently to make an impact on the world around us. That's kind of been the theme of the weekend. So I think I'm going to start creating ways for people to make an impact. Would you like to make an impact on the world, Sophia?
Yes.
Yeah? How would you like to make an impact on the world?
I would like to make an impact on the world to make it to where people don't get as mad as with each other, because people most of the time are saying the same exact thing, but then they're saying it in different ways, so then they get mad at each other. So I feel to make an impact on the world, I would want to teach people how to speak differently, and how to just resolve how to resolve a problem, even if you have two different opinions about it.
I think that's a good way to make an impact, by building bridges and teaching people how they're the same. That's really, really cool and important, for sure. We're in Texas at the Nature Preserve here in Plano. It's a cool place. It's not like the mountainous, beautiful terrain of sunny Colorado, but it will do as a replacement for now. I'm gonna get out of the house, get moving. I didn't get an opportunity to do my cardio today, so I thought that maybe we could get some exercise in. Being here, I have a whole set of pictures of the girls from right here. And so it's very nostalgic for me to be here, because I have pictures of the girls when they were little being big nerds down there, making really goofy faces, and we were just having fun. It was a really fun day. So I have good memories of this place. It's a nice place. It's a peaceful place. It's a getaway, because Dallas is very hustly and bustly. So being out here and having the water and being a little bit away from people, there's still people, if you look, there's people behind on the path. I don't know if you can see, and if you listen, you could hear them. But it's still kind of a hidden refuge away from everything else. It definitely was that for me whenever I lived here before I moved to Colorado.
Which way? Squirrel Pass or Mockingbird Alley?
Mockingbird. Okay. Now, let's talk about how the choices we make impact our lives in general, and how we can make better choices. And let's find ways to get clear on that. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, in what ways do you think that choices impact the outcome of what happens in your life?
I believe that every time you make a decision, it makes like a totally different world about if you could have made the other decision. So I think you should stick whatever you think is right because that's your opinion and it's your life that you're steering your own ship. You're not having someone else steer it.
So you think every choice is like a butterfly effect?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you think, Tori?
Can you repeat the question? I'm so sorry.
Rude. So, the question was, how do you think the choices that you make in your life affect your outcomes in a day-to-day moment? It's a very open-ended question.
Oh, I think our choices have like 100% effect on what the outcome.
How?
How? Like, I don't know. If you have a good mindset, then the choices that you make usually lead to better products and outcomes.
Yeah.
If you have a negative mindset, then every choice that you make is made with a negative energy, and typically what comes back is tenfold of what you put out. So,
And it leads to a what?
happier world if you're in a positive mindset.
But what does a negative mindset lead to?
Oh, all kinds of things. Bad moods.
A world in which you make excuses?
Yes.
And she runs away, folks. My dear friend, I just like with anybody, I would expect, which she does for sure. If there's something that's going on that I'm doing, she points it out. Even if it's ugly. Even if it makes me go, nuh-uh, I didn't do that. Because it gives me perspective to reflect on things that maybe I don't see that I do. You know? So I try to be that reflection for my friends at the same time. Because I feel like that love is important. Like, I don't want to be just glad handing my friends all the time. Do you think that it's more valuable to tell your friends the truth or to make them feel good?
I think the truth, because if you make someone feel good, then they'll feel bad about themselves if they feel like they're like, oh well, they're always happy, like why can't I be like that? It should be more like, oh, they're not that happy, but since they're telling me the truth, I can help them and that can help me as well.
It can help them have self-awareness and accountability, right? And that's what we want for our friends. We're stuck, you guys. Somehow we got stuck in this little tiny and Ozzy the dog is fine with it because it is perfect size for him. I'm also fine with it because I'm little too. Ugh. And we stayed on the trail. So Tori, what do you think? Do you think being nice or telling the truth is more valuable?
Well, I think telling the truth is more valuable, but I think a lot of people miss the fact that you can tell the truth in a nice way.
That's true.
So,
in a more constructive way.
Right.
You don't have to, like, my mom used to say, I'm just telling you the brutal truth. Well, why does the truth have to be brutal? Why can't you just give me some truth with love?
Right.
That's better. Feels nicer, right?
Yeah.
Tough love doesn't have to hurt every time. It just has to be tough. Tough enough to show real love and not bullshit placation.
how do you say it, Toxic?
My main name? Tausig.
Tausig, it's a grass.
It's a what?
Grass.
A grass?
Grass.
Tausig.
It's a region.
So
It's like
you,
a region of, damn it, Ireland, Scotland type area.
Okay.
I remember
The Northlands.
Right. So
The
that's
Northlands.
The plains.
no, it's not. Tausig is Yiddish. It is a Yiddish word.
That's another.
There's them
lots of
too.
different shit. Like the islands, you heard of them?
What? Tausig? The Tausigs are Eastern European Jews.
Okay.
And Tausig is a Yiddish word, not Irish. I don't know why my brother wants me to be Irish, y'all. Why do you want me to be Irish?
I don't care.
You know, my foot smells like.
I don't care, you fucking Bosnian.
Now he wants me to be Bosnian.
Well, from that part, yeah, you'd be Bosnian, Caucasus Mountains, probably a freaking crazy ass Kazarian.
I'm German.
Now I'm a Khazarian. What are you?
German, Irish, and Asian.
Yeah? What are you?
She's Irish.
No,
You don't
just
know?
about Pure Roman
I
Greco.
am
Irish.
Scotch, Welsh,
Scotch.
Scotch Welsh.
Scotch Welsh.
And this is the most Italian motherfucker on the planet Earth right here.
Roman Greco.
Roman Greco. Which is the name of a character on Ocean's 13.